Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Golden State Warriors Daily, where we post daily Warriors content. If you enjoy it, hit the like button, hit that sub button. But, alright, we're going to talk about James Wiseman a little bit today because he should be making his return relatively shortly. Last season, he only played 39 games, so I want to talk a little bit about, what can the Warriors realistically expect from James Wiseman. So last year he played about 21.4 minutes per game. He actually ended up starting in 27 of the 39 games he played. But at the start of the Warriors season last year, it was a lot different than it currently is right now. 11.5 points per game, about 6 rebounds, just slightly below a block per game. You're looking at about 32% from downtown and 52% from the field. So he's only 20 years old. He only played a couple times, like literally a handful of times in college. Steve Kerr came out and said, 2 days ago, I think I was on Tuesday, where he came out and said, we're going to use James Wiseman smartly. We're going to use his rim protection. We're going to use his physicality. We're going to use his pick and roll ability. So I would imagine Wiseman, it's going to be interesting because it looks like Wiseman's going to be back before Draymond. We're going to see if James Wiseman can have a big impact on this team. Personally, I don't think it's going to be too crazy. I would imagine actually his stats will probably be very similar to last year. I would imagine his minutes are going to be extremely close to last year. Assistant coach Mike Brown came out and said James is extremely young and he hasn't had a lot of playing experience at this level, so he doesn't really know the league, and he's trying to figure it while playing in a league that is faster than anything he has experienced in his life. There's a natural learning curve. Now, the Warriors could really, especially right now without Draymond Green, use his size, use his length, use his athleticism. But the thing is, Wiseman, still 19 years old, 20 years old, 19, he was only 19 last year, and we're just not looking at a well-polished basketball player quite yet. Usually that's kind of the case, especially with big men, but this is usually the case of anybody coming out of college is, there's a lot of potential there, but it's just not really polished. There's still work to be done. Now, looking at him last year, it's not really that great, to be honest with you. His net differential was a rotation worse, minus 13.5 points per 100 possessions. So, personally, I'm a little bit more excited about Draymond Green coming back. I'm excited for James Wiseman to come back because I'm excited to see how he looks this year. I'm excited to see if he's progressed, developed, kind of learned the NBA ropes a little bit more, if he looks hopefully more comfortable, a little bit more aggressive than last season. But I'm really just kind of excited about the depth and obviously the potential. There's a lot of potential here with James Wiseman. In fact, I still view him as a career in his prime 25-10 player. I think James Wiseman will go down as an elite basketball player, but is it going to happen this year? Most likely not. I'm still remaining hopeful. I just am really curious what his minutes are going to look like. I'm very, very curious what his minutes are going to look like on this team. And like I said, we'll see if he comes back before Draymond or if Draymond comes back before him, because that's going to affect playing time as well. If he comes back before Draymond Green, you're going to be seeing a lot more minutes than you would with Draymond Green, because they just need it really. They need it really desperately right now, really badly. That's it for today. Drop a comment down below. How do you think James Wiseman's going to do this season for the Warriors? Hit the like button, hit that sub button as always for daily Warriors content, and I'll see you guys later.